She says, in regarding to getting your wiggles out, if we sit too much at the computer, does that cause our sugar levels to go up? And the answer is absolutely. So when you do not perform, when you are more sedentary, what that does is it actually, let me back up. The way to get glucose out of your blood and into your liver and muscle, which are two large glucose absorbers. Hi, monkey. The fundamental way to do that is to move your body. And by moving your body, you're forcing your muscles to mechanically contract and elongate. And as a result of doing that, you end up actually stimulating your muscle tissue to absorb more glucose, to literally pull glucose in from your blood. So the more you use your muscle tissue, the more those tissues pull glucose in and use it as a fuel. So if you are sitting in front of your computer and or not moving your body frequently, then those tissues don't pull glucose in from your blood as much. And as a result of that, glucose ends up accumulating inside of your blood and your glucose levels begin to rise over the course of time.
I would add something to that too, Cyrus, which is really funny because I've got a standing desk here, right? And so I think it was maybe 7, 8, 10 years ago, whatever. There was sort of a new phrase that hit the health market, which is sitting is the new smoking. Right. There were studies that showed that sitting, chronic, too much sitting throughout the day is as bad or worse for your health than smoking. And so the sort of conclusion was, okay, well, let's all stand, right? We'll stand and we won't sit because sitting's bad. Well, they found out that standing's just as bad, right? So we can't just sit and we can't just stand, right? We actually have to move. Now, the sitting in the standing desk that I have, the reason I have it is so that I can stand, then I can go to sit, then I can stand, then I can sit, right? And then throughout the day, instead of just standing or sitting, I want to be moving. I can go over here and I can do a few air squats. I can do a few push-ups. Right? I can walk down my stairs. I can go up. I can go get the mail. I can go for a run. I can go for a walk. So this becomes the key for somebody like me who's sitting at a desk most of the time is how can I break up my day? Right? So most of us are in an office. We have a sedentary type of job. That's just the reality of the West. So we don't need to quit our jobs and go get, an active job necessarily. We can simply get up more often and move around. Now, what the neuroscience shows us is not only is that better for blood glucose and regulation there, but our brains will work better. In other words, we're breaking up the monotony, and we will think better. We will be more eloquent with our words. We will be able to problem solve more efficiently. So, it's important just to keep moving. And again, it doesn't have to be significant. The constant movement is what's key.
Yeah, you're referring to snackersizing. My wife just brought up that, that concept, right? Which is that you are eating. Sorry, when you're referring to eating, you eat these small meals and you call them, I'm snacking on something. I'm snacking on an apple. I'm snacking on a cucumber. I'm snacking on some potatoes, right? Well, think about exercise the same way. If you perform a couple of air squats, literally 5 or 10 air squats, just because you want to move your body, go for it. That's an exercise snack. You can do the same thing by going and taking a 5-minute walk. You can do the same thing by doing a bunch of push-ups just because, well, why not, right? And snackersizing is actually a very effective way of breaking up your day and forcing yourself to do some movement that has profound metabolic consequences.
Especially before and after meals, right? So before a meal, doing 20 air squats, right? Getting that blood pumping will improve digestion. Doing so after you eat a meal, 20, 30, 40 minutes after, do that again. Light movement, but it will start to improve digestion, improve blood glucose control, all the benefits that you're getting from just a quick little 30-second movement.
No doubt. You actually... You're making me think about something. I want to do something with you that I think would be fascinating. I want to record like 4 or 5 hours of content because there's so much to talk about, And I want to record it live, but then we'll take it and turn it into a podcast. And I'm actually saying this live as we're talking about it because we can take that and chop it up into multiple pieces. But the reason I want to do it live is because I want other people to be able to listen and help dictate the conversation because we want to talk about the stuff that you care about.